Buddy, be with you in just 1 second. Sorry for the abrupt exit. Before I had to go take care of something else. With my beer blog, so I got that taken care of, and now I'm ready to do this, which is Minecraft. Oh, that's me. I'm a pirate now. I had a bunch of the skin packs on the Xbox 360 edition, but now I got this guy. And this is my massive, arguably foolhardy attempt to create Walt Disney World, the happiest place on Earth. Forgive the creepy music as I was singing my Skyrim, my little bit of Skyrim play. I think this music is creepy, but let's get to it. All right, I'm flying now. So this is the front boat dock of the park. At this particular place, I guess do small boats come here? Yeah, so some of the small resort launches come here. And then the ferries come over here. I haven't built that yet. There's a lot of stuff I haven't built yet, so, you know. It's just me. But this is kind of the front entrance plaza way. I might work on filling this part in a while. But this is the bag check area. And then we have a little planter here, and this will be the main turnstiles. Basically right here, and then we have a open area here. Front of the train station, bunch of plants, of course, the main garden area. Basically everything is a work in progress. That's gonna be what you're gonna describe. There's not a lot here, but again, this is just me. This is maybe, I don't know, 10 hours worth of work. I had to redo a whole bunch of it, so in terms of actual time spent, it's probably somewhere in the 10 to 15 hour range. Yep, 10 to 15 hours. So I have a bunch of the train station done. Again, admittedly, I have a little bit of ADHD about this, so I work on stuff in spurts and move on from things fairly quickly. They'll all have to be done eventually, but this is the Main Street Plaza. Or the entrance plaza. That is the flagpole. That'll have some variation of an American flag on it at some point. Got the building to the left, the front facade done. This is all a walkway. Right here is where you meet. It's called the Main Street Theater. I think it's still called that. And you meet Mickey as a magician, the interactive Mickey. Actually, it's really, really awesome. If you haven't been to the Magic Kingdom in a while, it actually talks. It talks in multiple languages. So I was there a few years ago and did this meet and greet experience, and Mickey talked to the couple in front of me in Portuguese. They were from Brazil, and he spoke to them in Portuguese. Not the entire time, but that's still a pretty impressive thing to have happen, especially on your vacation. So this is Mickey. Yeah, Magician Mickey, as well as, I think, Tinkerbell, and maybe some other fairy princess types. And there's like a store over here somewhere that I need to build yet. I'm mainly concerned with getting like facades and, well, getting streets laid and then getting to facades and all that. Tony's Town Square restaurant will be right here. At some point there'll be a gate back here that'll lead to the backstage entrance. So yeah, that's the one side. I haven't done really anything on this other side of the thing yet, of the Main Street Plaza. This will be like the town hall. There's some kind of shop here. I think it's maybe more guest services stuff. But the town hall, which is guest relations and so forth, and then the fire station. And then across the street, I do have some facades up. This is kind of the horse barn right here. This is going to be the barber shop, Main Street Barber Shop, and then the side entrance to the Emporium, which I do have the main walls up for the Emporium. I just made the corner of the confectionery on the opposite side, but so that's done. And then you can see I have multicolored bricks here. I've basically broken down all the buildings, or kind of mapped out all the buildings that will be in here. I've done the first half of this side of the street. I've done the entire this side of the street, the Emporium side. It's like here will be a small entranceway. There's an entranceway. I'll probably have some windows in it as well. But with varying sizes, you can see we're gonna have assorted things, and I sorted different types of storefronts and so forth. And I basically get all that. I have two things. I have my iPad here, where I basically keep up a Google Earth version of the Magic Kingdom or whatever I'm working on. In addition, I go into my computer and I'll measure stuff off with the ruler function, because I don't think I have the ruler function here on this this iPad version of Google Earth. But I'll take notes marking how long and wide like walkways are, or how long a building is, and building dimensions and that kind of stuff. So I've got all that to do. But this Emporium side, I have done the entire length of the street, and it stops here and it actually wraps around. This is Casey's Corner. This yellow box or yellow border is Casey's Corner. You got hot dogs and stuff, and then there's a couple buildings that wrap around the side. And there's actually more. I think it's the Crystal Palace restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I need to build all that yet, but that's gonna be that'll be a ways yet. And so then this area will be basically it's the bridge over the moat, what little moat's left there. And then we get into the center of Main Street. And I was using the other problem with this, using this iPad version of Google Earth is it doesn't have the most recent version, most recent picture on it for some reason. I guess it's just not what it's able to do. So this entire like Central Plaza area, really from about the Casey's Corner area, from about here all the way forward, has been completely redone. So the picture I have is not very helpful, other than the basically like dimensions, but like and maybe this is relatively minor, but like I'm getting rid of all this red clay that I was using for walkways and replacing it with chiseled sandstone, because that's actually a more accurate representation of what is there now. So this is what I've been doing. I need to build all the street here on the castle area. So this is basically what I do. This is kind of the mostly mindless, like, don't need to think about anything. But amongst other things, I am a bit of a Disney freak. So and I've been on the computer, the PC versions of the Minecraft parks, the Minecraft versions of the Disney parks, and they're great, but this is kind of something I'm trying to do for myself on the Xbox One version. So So I figure I can just basically use this time to talk about, again, I'm gonna talk about my Disney fandom. Been at Disney World maybe a dozen times, roughly. I'm 35. So I went the first time when I was like 6, so I really don't remember that. Last couple of trips have been on my own, without the family, without the parents, and it's been very fun too. Got to meet some of the people from the internet community, which is massive for Disney. And it's always nice to be able to do what you want. But you know, I'm a beer guy, so it's nice to be able to spend some time at the bars without dragging anybody around or dragging anybody down. Oh, the other thing I want to show you, I don't know what the easiest way is, but we're gonna... see how far it is. I basically want to show you what I made to do this map. There it is. I basically did a big giant raised platform on for the Minecraft server for this map. So this is the top map. I didn't actually realize that, but it makes sense because this server here, not server, but this game is going to be the Magic Kingdom, and then in the event I get that done in the next eon, it would also be the monorail resorts and the TTC. So the Magic Kingdom is essentially the northernmost point of that group. So I will have maps that go all the various ways, or have all those extra maps and all that, but yeah, this is the northernmost point in this map set. Sadly, I won't be able to have a monorail system that goes from the Magic Kingdom or from the TTC to Epcot. So I might just make an independent Epcot loop that just does the little trip around Future World, like it does in real life, but it won't go. You'll just basically board the monorail station at Epcot and go from there. You won't do the whole ride from the TTC. That server is likely going to be Epcot and Hollywood Studios. At least that's my plan right now, and I'm gonna have to factor in this brand new gondola system that just got announced today, or confirmed today. I guess announced is right as well, but this little gondola system they're looking to serve some of the new Disney Vacation Club stuff, as well as to just help alleviate some of the buses that are not an optimal way of travel for multiple reasons, and frankly Disney should probably be better than that. So I didn't look at the exact details of the confirmation, but I know they're looking at a gondola station for or gondola line, I guess, from new DVCs being built at Caribbean Beach to go to the Hollywood Studios, with maybe also possibility of a few other stops in there. And again, I haven't looked at the in fact, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I got my phone here. Heck, I got an iPad here, but that's otherwise being used. So let me find this news confirmation. Gondola system between Epcot Hollywood Studios and Resorts, Caribbean Beach Resort, Art of Animation, and Disney's Pop Century. So I know they're building a DVC at the Caribbean Beach Resort. The Art of Animation and Pop Century are essentially together, but they have such a vast amount of people that stay at those resorts that buses are not necessarily the most optimal form of travel. And so they can go with something cleaner and neater, a fun way of travel, kind of akin to the monorail or the boat systems that go to various resorts. While those in particular are maybe not necessarily the most efficient, they are a unique transportation system for some of these higher end resorts, and so that's what they're going for with this gondola system. Again, in addition to just reducing the bus use, which, no matter how hard they can try, it's at this point still needs a lot of fuel and whatnot. So this gondola system is reportedly cheap to operate, cheap to maintain, and it'll offer some really awesome views of the whole resort, a la the monorail. Damn it. So I'll have to figure out how exactly. I haven't even started planning those. The next server yet, obviously. I might, if I get bored with Magic Kingdom, I could see myself moving on to that for a while, just for, again, when the ADD about laying blocks kicks in. I could see myself wanting to go over there just for to do something different. So, look at my phone, see what other news is going on at Walt Disney World. Guardians of the Galaxy Build-A-Bear. Photo report. Oh, this freaking whole survey thing that came out, where Disney's maybe looking at doing this deluxe resort experience where you get to do like an interactive Star Wars story and like stay aboard a Starliner spaceship, like a deluxe resort caliber Starliner spaceship. Meals included. It sounds almost like they're like a pseudo cruise line setup, but it's gonna be on land, and they'll basically like you'll be immersed in a story, some kind of caper or storyline that you'll be involved with. While you're at, like, a guest, it's basically you'll be like a 2-night guest in this Starliner, and I don't know, like, help the rebels or help the Empire or the First Order and Resistance. I don't know. It's a real neat idea. It's almost like a like murder mystery dinner train. Orient Express type of stuff, but I guess it was a survey they were asking people about, but that could be very, very interesting if it holds up, if it actually goes through. Right now it's just to gauge customer interest, guest interest, but I mean that'd be something else, and yeah. I wish there was a way that I could pipe in my own music into this game. No, that's the wrong thing. Pardon me, I'm just looking at my picture. All right. So how big are the walkways around the thing? I know I have that here somewhere. I have this like notebook of notes, but they're not not necessarily the absolute greatest. It's definitely not a 9-meter wide street. All right, come on. If that's 9. No. No, maybe that is 9. Find something to measure with. Okay. It's wider. So it's more like 12. Let's say 11. What did I mark it down as originally? Because I definitely have it all marked off as 7. Guess that would actually be right. See, now this is when I run into trouble. Because I feel like I might have screwed something up. What did I do here? Is that dirt? Alright, well, I'm going to have to come back to this because I'm like very worried this street is not right. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back to this this plaza because that is not wide enough. That's very not good. I guess we'll go back out to the thing and fill in red blocks for a while. So I need to decide what to do with this. Right here? Because this is gone. They are doing a different kind of security setup now. And so this overhang, this is all bag check, or one-sided bag check, but bag check doesn't exist anymore. So I need to decide what to do with that. I need to figure out if there's a way to check to have new or different time periods on this pad, on this iPad. More maps. Google Earth Gap. No. Let's see what happens here. I'm not overly confident, but alright, let's get the password right. Awesome. I have no idea what that password is. So, that might be what puts me in trouble. Let's see what the servers does. Nothing. Awesome. All right. Well, it might be SOL. Oh! No way! That's all I had to do. I disabled the 3D buildings, and it's all exactly what I was looking for. It's the most recent thing. Awesome. Couldn't help me with my road problem, but awesome. All right, let's get back to it. Awesome. So, folks, if you enjoy tedium, these Minecraft streams, these build streams are going to be the ones for you. Promise. In fact, guys, I'll tell you what. I really want to know about that thing now. I'm going to be back in just 1 minute. Pull up Google Earth on the real, unless I have a thing now. No, pull up Google Earth on my computer and just check this out. I will be back in 1 minute. Alright, I'm alright. It's okay. I didn't screw up. So we'll fill this in, then we'll get back to that, because that's really what I want to work on, because I want to start getting the spokes of the wheel going too. The bridges / walkways to the various lands. I have them all marked off already, so I can go ahead and so anyway, regarding these, I did it on mute. Regarding these bag check stands, I might just go ahead and remove them. But I basically just won't build the one now and work on the... Can make that decision later. I won't build the one on this side right now and figure it out later. So the primary walkways tend to be red clay, or some variations on the clay, because I know the at least anything that's colored that's not like a, you know, the gray stone or the beige of sandstone that works pretty well. So most everything else I'm doing is again this red. This clay or some variation, some color on it. Like this is actually wood, and then of course this is the brick. But this is like red sandstone here. But like the Emporium here, this is yellow clay, and a lot of the coloring you see as the measurements for the storefronts on Main Street are various colors clay. This is pink clay. I'm sorry, not red. Here's red clay. I forget what this is. This might be the quartz. Something blue clay. I think it's orange clay. It's not the sandstone because it doesn't have the markings on it. Then there's more yellow clay. Back to red, green. Again, quartz or some such, and then yellow for Casey's. I've kept the day and night cycles on just for a little bit of a difference into and to ensure to make sure that I build lamps everywhere because it is something that will need to be done. So all right. So again, I mean, at this point, it's a lot of this tedious kind of stuff. Filling in walkways. I got to dig all this out, put in actual like dirt. Well, maybe not all of it, but some of it's gonna be dug up and have flowers. This all needs the water put in. And what I'm doing is I didn't do it from the start because I screwed up, but I want to put in this lapis. And then basically it's two layers of water on top of this lapis. This will leave locks. I'm gonna get out. There we go. That's actually, I might not be deep enough. I may need to go one more. Do I have a lapis on me? No, let me... What can I go without? Dump signs for now. Does going 3 layers down look better? I really made a major mistake in starting to lay out water before this was done. Yeah, because you can't see the detail of the blocks. So this might be a whole frickin' thing. So again, that's the kind of stuff that's... I also made that work down here. This is essentially like a walkway that goes... basically goes... It keeps going straight and then bends around the Seven Seas Lagoon and just stops at what looks like a power station or something like that. That's directly across from the farthest reaches of the Polynesian resort. Sorry, the Polynesian Village resort. So but let's finish this and then work on some road. So a lot of the road looked to be 8 meters around the hub. And I got it mostly marked off for between 7 and 9, depending on the straight ones are 7. I think the long ways are going to be about 9. So that's close enough for a blocky world, you know. If I had more detail, I'd be more worried about it, but obviously when all you got are blocks, that's what you got to deal with. And I do everything in meters because I think that's what these blocks are supposed to be here in Minecraft. Is basically 1 block is 1 meter. I use blocks of coal for the road. Oh yeah, how far do I go with this? Alright, it's gonna be a ways further than that. It's gonna be at least to here. Alright, here's Casey's. Alright, so where I have this blocked off. From Casey's corner, walkway's 4 meters. Greenery is 10. It doesn't go all the way. It probably goes about 8, so probably go less. So probably 11 past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this is all going to become sandstone right here. At least that's what it looks like in this picture, so this music, man. More about my Disney side. Favorite park's Epcot. Favorite ride, Tower of Terror. Really excited to see what Hollywood Studios could finally be in a couple of years after everything's been... That park's been so decontented. And I mean, the Star Wars land and this Pixar land, or whatever the heck it's gonna be, they're both gonna be great, but man, it's been a 4 or 5. It is, that park has suffered greatly. I think if you'll notice, down to like 5 rides. There's some shows and stuff, like the Indie Stunt Show, Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid shows, and then the nighttime spectaculars, of course. They have their own fireworks show now. It's Star Wars themed. And then a couple like walkthrough exhibits. There's a Star Wars exhibit, a Walt Disney exhibit, but they're actually in like 5 rides. I think it's the Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Star Tours, the Great Movie Ride, and then Toy Story Midway Mania, the carnival game type thing, 3D carnival game thing. And that's it. Those are all the rides. Probably 4. Yeah, I gotta do all this stuff that I started over here as well. To note that it actually closes in a little bit. The walkways. Not quite as wide out heading out towards the hub. So some of these 5 wides are going to turn into 4s, but I'm not exactly sure where yet. So keep them 5 wide for now, and then once I measure it out, I'll know. A favorite ride, Tower of Terror, but I'm Epcot, you know, I love World Showcase, love drinking around the world. Favorite restaurant, I really like the Wave. I don't know if this necessarily anybody's like top ranked on anybody's list, but it's really up there for me. The prices are always good. You're able to get in because it is kind of unheralded, which is always a plus. It's it's an interesting menu. It's a lot of like farm to table style elements. And, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's not like frou-frou way out there kind of stuff. It's all relatable. It's all stuff you would normally eat, just in a kind of unique way. Or just done the right way, so, and everything, so. I think desserts are great too. They do these little trio things. So, you know, you might get like a chocolate cake, a cheesecake, and something else, apple tart, something like that. It just makes for good, it's a good dining experience overall. It's one of my favorites. You know, I've been to California Grill, and it's really good, and, yeah, I like the Cape May Cafe. It's a buffet, it's a seafood buffet, but, it's good for the price, I feel like. It's not going to be the best seafood you're going to get, but something I've enjoyed. What else? Oh, Sanaa's amazing. Again, something you can get out of. It's considered a signature restaurant. You can get out of there fairly responsibly money-wise if you play your cards right. But the bread service is terrific, massive. Almost Indian entree. As big as that is, but yeah. But no, I think my one place is really the Wave. Done Be Our Guest, it's fine. Done the 50s prime time. I'm not a big fan of that. Whatever's left of that show, if anything, and the food Food's good, but it's, you know, food's solid, I think is probably the best way to put it. Boma's excellent as well. Been to Boma. Not been to Jico yet, unfortunately, but I think maybe with Sanaa now, I don't know if I ever really will. I'm excited to check out all this new stuff in Animal Kingdom. Not just like there's the Nomad Lounge bar and Tiffin's is reportedly really great, but just like this, like the counter service places with like the African sausages and that kind of stuff is really, could, I think, really be pretty great. And then I last time I was there, the Disney Springs stuff was still very much under construction. So last time I was there, I had a couple beers at the Raglan Road, and then just walked around a little bit, but that was about it because it was too much construction for the number of people that are trying to be there. It was a pretty packed night, so just kind of moved on from there. So next time I go, which I'm hoping will be probably 2019, just with all the construction going on, don't really want to go any sooner than that. But hope to really do up Disney Springs right the next time I go. My other favorite rides, let's say it's not my favorite ride, but it's fairly new. The Storytales with Belle. It's interesting, and the animatronics I think are absolutely amazing. But that's very much an attraction for 6-year-olds, which is fine, and their families, because the play acting thing is a neat concept, but as a 30-something going solo, not necessarily my first choice of attraction. As I said, Tower of Terror, love all the mountains. Soarin's great. I haven't done the new one yet, the Soarin' Round the World, but the Soarin' over California was absolutely amazing. I like Ellen's Energy Adventure. Feels like I might be the only one that likes it more than just a place to sit in the air conditioning and nap for 35 minutes. So that helps. That is a plus, but especially with, Ellen's been relevant again for a while now, but Bill Nye, since Trump started popping up with his, campaign and all that, Bill Nye's kind of gotten some traction again as a guy who actually discuss science and would scientifically refute things and the like. And so I know he's got like a Netflix show now, so I mean they're both relevant, Ellen and Bill Nye, so it'd be nice to just have like an update of that film. Jamie Lee Curtis is optional. But maybe something that focuses a little better on fuel alternatives than what we were doing in 1995 or 96 or whenever the heck whenever that thing was made, whenever that movie was made. So, what else? Any other thoughts? Really looking forward to Star Wars Land at the studios. Anything great, Magic Kingdom. I love the mountains. Splash Mountain's really fantastic. It's certainly probably my top 3 to 5 favorite rides overall. And yeah. So if you have questions, I think I'm going to do more of these videos just because I do this, and I'll try not to say do too much, but I do work on this stuff, and why not try to have an audience? So if you end up seeing this on the YouTubes, feel free to leave your Disney-related questions for me, and I'll answer them here during the stream. But how much more of this do I have to do? A lot. Alright, well, we're going to get to the halfway point, at least. And then I think call, because this has been 52 minutes. In terms of a schedule, I have a wonky work schedule, like real work schedule. Because this is not real work. No, some people do, but it's not for me. I salute those people, and I'm big fans of some of them, but this is not a job for me, so streaming will be somewhat it'll be hard to do consistent days just because I don't work on consistent days, at least on a week-to-week basis. Plus, I'll probably want to still do a little bit of stuff with Lars. So frankly, I just did a playthrough with a whole nother character, so I'm not lukewarm on Skyrim, that's not correct, but I'm ready to be playing other stuff. But finish this up as I kind of wrap up the video here. I'll do all this. But again, my name is Tank. Channel name is That Tizank. And as a bit of additional plug, you can find my my beer review blog, which is poorlyreviewedbeer.com. Poorly is spelled P-O-U-R-L-Y, so P-O-U-R-L-Y reviewedbeer.com. Written reviews, video reviews, some news, some commentary, and so you can find me in that community as well. Or I go by Justin and not Tank. So yeah, I'm gonna do this last row of sidewalk blocks and get ready for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. coming on here in a little while. Another Disney property. But I was kind of like seeing this, you know, this actually the big giant map, but this all finally shows up a little bit. You can see all the walkway and so forth that I've done down the bottom, down towards the bottom, and you can see the just the narrow sliver of Main Street because there's not much to that yet, and then the hub. So, folks, thank you for checking me out, either on Twitch video or on the YouTube. Again, my name is Justin, aka Tank, and this has been my uber massive Disney World build attempt, the Magic Kingdom right now, in Minecraft for Xbox One. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you around.